Here's the truth. I took a beginner sketch comedy class this summer, now I think I'm the king of comedy. Watch out, John Mulaney.
No!
Here's a unique opinion that is mine and mine alone. I love good movies. A good movie nourishes your soul like a shot of kale juice. Good movies make you forget that you haven't left your apartment in 2 days. Instead, you are in Zootopia. Intellectuals call that suspending your disbelief, but I call it being a huge sucker. For example, when I watch Pride and Prejudice, it becomes very realistic to me that a hot, kind man will fall in love with me from afar, and I don't have to do anything, and one day he will profess his love, and I will be rich, and I can still be a cool feminist lady. Another example, usually I think religion is a bunch of baloney, but then I watch The Prince of Egypt and I'm like, well, maybe. Also, I feel like the light of God would clear my acne. I also love bad movies, but only if they're good. That means like if the movie is objectively bad, but Taylor Lautner is in it. I've seen Twilight probably over 10 times. I say to people it's because it's fun to make fun of, and it is, but that's not the real reason I'm there. I'm there for the romance and for the vampirism. Like they're falling in love and their lives are in danger. And that's the stuff. Or another example of a good bad movie is Spy Kids, which has nostalgia and gadgets. Like I want a jetpack. I want a microwave that turns plastic into fast food. There are also just bad movies. I saw one such movie last week. It was Tenet, and I'm still upset about it. This is pretty much how the movie went. You have to retrieve the plutonium. For what? To prevent the future from killing us. And so, if you don't stop them, the world will end. Jesus Christ. I have to perform an elaborate art heist. The dialogue was corny and the plot was extremely hard to follow. It wasn't so much a mind as somebody cut out my brain and drop kicked it across a field and left it out in the rain. And also I wouldn't have cared if any of the characters died. I was completely bamboozled by Rotten Tomatoes, who I think gave it a 78% score. I guess the moral here is that Rotten Tomatoes is not always right, as much as you want it to be. Like Twilight has a 49% score, but I enjoy that movie much more. And I bet you it has had much more of a cultural influence than Tenet ever will have.